Hey everybody, nice to see you again. Thank you for coming back to Celebrity Signings. My name's Carl, and this is an overview of the autographs that I have received over the last several months. As you know, if you watched my last video, I was up to date, but I've had to delete a couple of videos for a number of reasons, which I covered in my last recording. So I'm going to be keeping these quite short and just covering sort of a page worth, so about 10 autographs at a time until I've caught up with myself. So it'll be a couple of videos to go. So we'll start off with this one. Monday, the 4th of October was this return. It was from a private address, and this is from a Manchester United player, former Manchester United player, Arthur Albiston. I sent two pictures to Arthur, both via his private address, and he signed and returned both. This one to Carl, best wishes, Arthur Albiston, and this cracking one with the great perm here to Carl, best wishes, Arthur Albiston. So that's a new addition to my collection. Some really good private addresses out there for United players. So yeah, really pleased to start getting stuff back from them. Next up was slightly different to the stuff I normally collect, but you know I do like historical stuff, and that's history in all its forms. So some of you know I've got sort of autographs from some Holocaust survivors from World War II, from the last living surviving relatives of the Wright brothers who obviously invented the airplane, etc. And I thought this was really cool. So these autographs are back from Professor Sarah Gilbert, who was basically the co-creator of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID vaccine. Which happens to be the vaccine that I got first of all when I was vaccinated. So I sent two pictures. Oh no, actually I didn't. I sent one picture. I sent her this. I thought it was quite a cool little cartoony one, and actually there weren't that many pictures of her out there. But she signed that, and then she's also sent me her own card, which you can see here, Professor Sarah Gilbert's side professorship of vaccinology, and she signed that as well. So really cool addition to my sort of historical returns. Next up is a Star Wars autograph. This is from Valerie Kane, who's probably best known from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. She plays Jyn Erso's mother, whose first name I can't remember at the moment, but I'm sure someone can tell me in the comments. I sent her two pictures. She wasn't really doing TTM that I was aware of. She was doing the kind of Comic-Con circuits, and then during sort of periods of lockdown, she suddenly started signing. So I sent to her and got these back pretty quickly. Took a couple of weeks, literally maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So I sent her this one, which is a still from Rogue One, and then also this one, which is sort of a character shot. And she signed both of those to Carl Valerie Kane with a little love heart. So yeah, really pleased to get those back from Valerie. Next up was a purchase. Occasionally, I do like to purchase autographs from actors, actresses, etc. This lady, Michaela Lee, is an actress. She's been in a sprinkling of films, not that many, and quite a lot of sort of B-movie horror stuff. But she's also a cosplayer as well. And I went on a web shop, and she was selling autographs pretty cheap. And I do like to support sort of smaller businesses. So I like this picture of her cosplaying as Harley Quinn. So she signed it to Carl, my pudding, Michaela Lee. It was, as I say, it was literally like £6.50, including postage or something, which is bonkers. So yeah, really happy with that, and to add Michaela to my collection. Next up, another Manchester United private address. This one's from former player Paul Ince. Coming towards the end of October now, here, 21. Sent three pictures to Paul. This one here, best wishes, Paul Ince. This one here, best wishes, Paul Ince. And this one, which I really like optimistically, that he's just signed Paul Ince on his side, like I'd ever get Eric Cantona, the opportunity for Eric Cantona to sign his side. That'd be great, but very unlikely. But yeah, three returns from Paul. From his time at Manchester United, so that was a great addition to the collection there. Next up, I sent to Patricia Scales, who I know best for Fawlty Towers. Her husband Timothy West is an actor as well. She signed a lovely Fawlty Towers picture, sent it back to me. So I thought I'd send and see if I could get something signed for both of them. I really like this picture, but unfortunately the pen they used is dreadful. So you can see Prenella's signed on the left hand side, and she's obviously had a couple of goes. It's not great. And then Timothy West is signed sort of up right next to his sort of his left hand shoulder, and it's all smudged in the envelope, but it's a right mess. I've kept it, but it's not great. I'm not going to send again. It is a private address, and Prunella is unwell anyway, so I think I'll probably leave it there. I won't bother them again, but I'll keep it in the collection all the same. You know, happy to have. Next up, some returns from Doctor Who's Mandip Gill, who's best known for playing Yasmin Khan. Will she still be with us when the new Doctor appears later this year, or whenever it comes out? Who knows? But for now, she plays Yasmin Khan or Yaz in Doctor Who. I sent her two pictures. I sent her this one, which I love. She signed Best Wishes, love Mandip Gill. Again, left space on the other side for Jodie, like that's going to happen. And this one, which is not a Doctor Who picture, but I just really liked it. She looks great in the picture, and she signed that card, Best Wishes, Mandip Gill. And she also sent me one of her Doctor Who promo cards as well. It's pretty big. It's like an A5 or something. And so yeah, so that was really cool. So she sent me this card. Oh, no, bigger than A5, maybe it's A4. I don't know. It was big anyway. Carl, sent with love, Mandip Gill. So really pleased. I've already got some autographs of Mandip, and then I sent to her a while ago, but she'd moved agents in between, and I didn't realise, so that's got lost. So I tried again, and yeah, got this back, which is great. So really happy to add some more to the Doctor Who collection. And another Doctor Who on here. This is a purchase. Somebody I didn't have in my collection. Fraser Hines, best known for playing Jamie during Patrick Troughton's tenure as the second Doctor, and I purchased this from his web shop. I do have some more from Fraser, but you won't see those for a little bit. And I purchased this, and he signed it to Carl, Best Wishes, Fraser Hines, aka Jamie McCrimmon, and he's put a little smiley face. I did ask him if he could write his character name on it, which he did, which is great. And he's also put a little like paperclip bookmark thingy in there as well from Fraser Hines with thanks, which is quite cool. So yeah, so new addition to my Doctor Who companions collection and to Doctor Who collection in general, Fraser Hines. Next up is this. This is really cool. It's from cartoon artist Ron Ferdinand, best known in America for probably drawing the Dennis the Menace comic strips. In the UK, I think we just know him as Dennis over here, because there is a Dennis the Menace already from the Beano, but over in the US he's Dennis the Menace. He signed this for Carl, Ron Ferdinand. I think the picture itself, I think, is a print, but it's hand coloured, which is pretty cool. So he's taken the time to kind of colour it in and whatever. I don't think these are hand drawn, because I've seen quite a few of these and it would take forever, but I think he hand colours them, which is really nice. So I emailed him and got it back pretty quickly. So yeah, really pleased with that. And the final one for this video, as I said, I was going to keep these as short as possible. Daniel Anthony, for me, best known from the Sarah Jane Adventures, but also in Casualty as well. I sent him 2 pictures. The other one, the pen was really light. It didn't come out very well, so I haven't put it on here. But what I have put on is this picture from Sarah Jane Adventures, and he signed it D. Anthony at the top there on the left-hand side. And he also put this little note in: thanks so much for your letter. Your support means so much. I wish you the best. Loads of love and luck, Danny. So yeah, really pleased to add this to the kind of Doctor Who, kind of Sarah Jane, etc. collection. And that's it for this video. As I say, there'll be plenty more to come. I'll try and get these out as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Leave any questions, comments below. I love to read them. I genuinely do. Please visit my Instagram account if you're not already joined up on there. You'll see newer stuff as it comes out on there before I put them up on this channel. Thanks very much, and see you again soon.